Thank you so much. So as we're a couple of minutes over time, I hope you will forgive me if I offer a few just remarks by way of wrapping up. I plead your permission. So I want to just take those 6 main interventions and maybe repackage them in a way that I heard them. And I want to start actually with Jamaica. I want to start with these 2 small words with which she ended her presentation, which are one love. And it seems like a small thing, but the fact that we are one humanity and we are connected by love, I think is very powerful. Even in that video that we saw, when you saw the children practicing for what may happen with disasters, I think all of us were touched because we all have that sense of love. And I think that should be what can help drive our engagement in disaster risk reduction. But she also talked about the importance of integration, finance, climate, the SDGs. As these systems falter, disasters increase in their impact. So we heard also from Portugal this phrase, response should be a last resort solution. And I was just informed that the temperatures in Portugal are touching 45 degrees, which is almost warm even in Fahrenheit. Unfortunately, that was Celsius. So really, our solidarity is expressed with them, and we do hope that while there is a response that's taking place right now, it can galvanize us for better disaster risk reduction in the future. Third, from the stakeholder engagement mechanism, we heard this all of government to enable all of society approach, to listen to and engage with community and local levels, and that was just reiterated again. Fourth, we heard from Kenya about the importance of commitments and the building of resilience, and how with these commitments can enable and empower us to move forward. From Morocco, we heard the importance of strategy and planning at national, local, and regional levels to accelerate implementation. These things are all building on each other. And from Indonesia, we heard this third R of responsibility, which I think we should all keep very close in our heart, right next to one love. And this other phrase, which I find very interesting, which is sustainable resilience, because it makes me think of what is unsustainable resilience. And I think that is a lot of the development model that we've been perpetuating, which is this idea of if we just throw money at the problem, it will go away. That's unsustainable resilience. What does sustainable resilience look like? And I also thought I'd put in a plug for the GAR. I never remember what GAR stands for, but just Google it, Global Assessment Report. It's really a fantastic report that UNDRR puts out every year. I very strongly recommend it as something to read. So that's just sort of a quick summary of what we heard here, and I apologize that I couldn't catch everything. But I want to also mention that our common agenda, which, I know that there are varying degrees to which one will embrace it, but at least the normative dimensions of it I think were really important. It offers a number of strategies around strategic foresight and global risk reports every 5 years, proposals to work with member states to establish an emergency platform, the Futures Lab, and then as our colleague from EOSIS said, moving beyond GDP, as this tool does not capture, as he said it, the specific vulnerabilities, and as I would add, the specific contributions that all populations can make. So disaster risk reduction in sum is a unique area. It has both the most principled dynamics of equality, of breaking down silos, inclusivity and prevention, but also the most practical, early warning systems, school lessons, truly local engagement. As mentioned before, it has the unique dimension of being a source of consensus. Let the bar serve as an opportunity to learn of the impact and the strength of what can be achieved when all nations agree. We should invest in prevention as it is known to be the best cure. So thank you again to the numerous governments with whom this event was co-sponsored, to the UN Office of Disaster Risk Reduction. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and HLPF, and we look forward to collaborating more in the future. Thank you so much.